Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today, want to show you guys what seems to be the new meta for damage, 8,000 plus on the Guardian as you are seeing here. This is insane. Let's get into it. Before we do, big shout out to my buddy Smashy Snow. I will link his video in the description where I learned this from. I saw this video this morning, Smashy, and this is just absolutely amazing. I had to share it with everybody. Definitely go check him out, guys. He's a super nice guy, makes great videos. Again, I will link that in the description. Let's get into the build here before we show any more. I'm just going to show the build, everything that I'm using, and all that, everything you need to know before you would go solo the Guardian or with a friend doing this. I just want to say this isn't like a finished build or anything like this. This is just kind of put together to fight the Guardian, to kind of show off the damage that this weapon can do. So again, you could definitely move some perk cards around to make this more of a convenient running around build. Just wanted to show you exactly what I'm using in this video, so in case you want to go fight the Guardian as well, you will get similar results. Just to show the power armor that I'm using, it's not a big deal which one you use specifically. I'm using the Excavator, but yeah, you definitely want to get some intelligence mods on it, maybe troubleshooters if you are fighting the Guardian like I am. Through hikers for me, just, you know, for weight reduction, and reflective is definitely important with this as well. Onto the chems that I'm using here. And Adrenal, Bird Bones, Eagle Eyes, Egghead, Herbivore, Herd Mentality, Marsupial, Scaly Skin, and Speed Demon. I'm also using Black-Eyed Susan Soothin' to fight the Guardian. Energy Bobblehead as well. Berry Mentats for the extra intelligence for a little bit more damage. And super stim packs are very important for this as well. You are going to have to spam stim packs to stay alive, and you'll have no problem staying alive as long as you're using the super stim packs. And make sure you go into your settings and prioritize them as well, so you're not using the underpowered ones. And you do not need an Enclave plasma rifle. You can use a regular one here like I'm showing. I will show footage of me taking out the Guardian with a regular plasma rifle. So if you can't get your hands on an Enclave one, you can come over to the White Springs Mall here. You are looking for the Brotherhood vendor, and he's just over here almost in like a hunting lodge type store. Gonna come up to him, and he will have the plan for the regular plasma rifle. I will explain the Enclave plasma rifle in a second, which is the exact same thing, except the mods are harder to get, and it is a little bit more powerful. You will easily be able to solo the Guardian with this gun as well, as I will show in the video. So this is where you get the plan for it. If you want the mods for it, you just make a bunch of them. I would make it low level, it doesn't matter what level it is, and you basically scrap them, and you can learn the mods for these. Now, of course, you're gonna want the Enclave plasma rifle like I'm showing here. Pinpointers, intelligence, rapid, furious, same thing as you would have on the regular one, but this is a little bit harder to get your hands on one of these. So I am going to show you very quickly how to get these guys and how to get the mods. It is a little bit tricky, so you might want to make a regular one before you go looking for this one if you don't already have one. You can get one at the White Springs bunker, and you can go in the service way I'm going to show here. It is a little bit quicker to get it. I will link a video in the description. If you cannot get in here, you will need to become an Enclave General. I highly recommend you do that if you haven't, so you can come in here for one thing. And yeah, you just come in this entrance here, and then it's pretty much over here. Sometimes it'll be a pistol, sometimes it'll be a rifle. You won't really get like a flamer one if I'm not mistaken, but you can get this one and you can put that mod on it if you can get your hands on the mod. So I'm going to explain the mods next, and that's probably one of the trickier parts about the Enclave rifles, because you need to get specific mods on the rifle, as I was showing earlier on in the video, to make this work properly. Now you can come over to the train station or the shopping plaza here that I'm showing. I like to check the shopping plaza here, the shopping plaza first here, and you're just going to go over to mods and look for Enclave, basically Enclave plasma mods. And if you see a Gatling plasma mod, you might want to pick that up as well. They are rare. They're both rare, unfortunately. And again, you can come over to the train station here as well, and you can just run over if you can fast travel. maybe do it the other way around. I think it would probably be easier to fast travel from here. But either way, you can get the mods from both of these guys. Sorry I don't have footage of me getting them. Like I said, it is kind of a rare find. So, your best bet, honestly, is probably doing dropped connection events. These events have a chance to drop these rifles with the flamer barrel on it and the proper sight as well. That scope is very important as well. You cannot do this with iron sights or a red dot. You need to have some sort of a scope on. And yes, drop connection is probably your best way. Hopefully you can get one with an aligned flamer barrel, a stabilized flamer barrel on it, or a recon scope, or just a short scope or a medium scope at least, something like that. This is probably your best bet rather than farming, looking for the mods. Definitely kind of hard to get your hands on if you've tried it. I'm sure people will let us know in the comments that they are not easy to get. Now, just to show you how I fight the Guardian with this weapon, with a regular plasma rifle, just going to hop over here on this pipe so the explosions and the damage basically from the Guardian will not push you back any further. You're going to stay exactly where you are. And the trick is here, we're going to use bullet shield and a heavy weapon of your choice. I'm using the Gatling gun here. It does not have to be the Gatling gun. I'm just using this. Make sure you're firing it so bullet shield is going off. And you're pretty much just going to spam stim packs and let the Guardian destroy its own shield. I've had this, I've had the shield destroyed in like a couple of seconds. I've had it take like 10, 15, 20 seconds. It all depends on the little bit of luck that you have when you're doing this. I find the Gatling gun works great. Again, just make sure you're spamming stim packs and hitting that, fire button on the Gatling gun so you are getting that bullet shield effect. And then once you have the torso available and the shield is down, you're basically just going to make sure you zoom in and shoot the torso, and you can see the damage a regular plasma rifle is doing. Now I'm going to show you the Enclave plasma rifle again. Same thing, we're just going to sit here with the Gatling gun, make sure you're firing it. I wanted to say as well too, when you are firing it, say you're holding down the button, you cannot stim pack. So just be wary of that. Maybe a couple of fires, hit a couple of stim packs. Just prioritize your health there at the bottom. Make sure you're keeping an eye on that and firing it so often. It's not that important that you fire. It's just basically standing here and spamming stim packs and letting the Guardian destroy his own shield. And then as soon as that shield is down again, you're going to pull out your plasma rifle of choice. Make sure you're aiming down scope at the torso. And it's just going to absolutely wreck the Guardian, guys. 8,000 plus damage solo on this guy. I thought this was just insane. I had to share it with you here. Me and my friend were doing this today. I don't know. We must have, like myself too, solo and with my friend, I must have destroyed the Guardian like 30 times today already. Like, this is hilariously easy. Take advantage of this while you can. I wouldn't be surprised if this does get nerfed. I hope it doesn't. I really like how this works. It's not exactly easy to set this up either. So yeah, do this while you can, guys. It's a very nice farm. Not exactly easy to get together, but if you do have the proper stuff to get this going, you're absolutely going to love it like me and my friend were enjoying today. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you'd like to add anything, if I missed anything. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time to check out the videos. Have a pleasant evening.